Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Sorry I haven't been, yesterday I posted, I thought I posted not long ago. Today I have quite a lot of videos to do of my Jackass Forever movie review, Moonfall movie review. I have a lot to talk about that. Movie King Souvenirs Week 26, Peacemaker Episode 6 review, American Underdog movie review. Finally got to see West Side Story yesterday as a part of my 2022 list, and Raising Dion Season 2 review. So further ado, let's get into Jackass Forever. Jackass Forever is directed by Jeff Tremaine, written by Andrew Weinberg, Colton Dunn, Derek Beckles, Eric Andre, Katan Golby, Nick Crease, Sarah Sherman, Johnny Knoxville, Jeff Tremaine, and Spike Jones. Based on Jackass by Jeff Tremaine, Spike Jones, and Johnny Knoxville. Produced by Jeff Tremaine, Spike Jones, and Johnny Knoxville. Starring Johnny Knoxville, Steve-O, Chris Pointis, Dave England, Wee-Man, Danger Aaron, and Preston Lacey. Cinematography from Dmitry Elashkovin, edited by Matthew Konsky and Matthew Probst and Sasha Stanton Craven. Production companies from MTV Entertainment Studios, Dick House Productions, and Gorilla Flicks. Distributed by Paramount Pictures. Released February 2nd, 2022 in Hollywood, I think, for the premiere. And February 4th, 2022 in the United States. And February 3rd in my country. And ran for 96 minutes. The budget for this movie is $10 million. And it made more than its budget. It made like nearly 3 times more than its, well, not 3, around 20 more million of its budget, with $28.7 million. The plot, the spoilers in there, so I won't be revealing any spoilers, but I'll just be reviewing, saying the synopsis. So, celebrating the joy of being back together with your best friends in a perfectly executed shot to the ding dong. The original Jackass crew returned for another round of hilarious, wildly absurd, and often dangerously displays of comedy. With a little help from some exciting new cast, Johnny and the team push the envelope even further in Jackass Forever. Yes, the cast in this, of course, Johnny Knoxville, Steve-O, Wee-Man, Chris Pointis, Dave England, Danger Aaron, and Preston Lacey, with the new cast: Poopies, Zach Holmes, Jasper Dolphin, Rachel Wolfson, Eric Minica, sorry if I got that wrong, Dark Shark, and and then guest appearances. I'm not going to reveal, I'm not going to be revealing all of them. I'm only going to be reviewing the ones that they have told. So Eric Andre and Machine Gun Kelly. Production, development. In a 2018 Alt Press interview, Johnny Knoxville said that he was open to making a fourth Jackass film that may feature some new cast members, just to bring in some new fresh blood into it. He said that he continues to write ideas for a Jackass film, and that a ton have been set aside should the project receive the green light. In July 2019, former cast member Chris Rabb said that he had interviewed the Jackass crew on his Bathroom Break podcast and noted that everyone was still open to a fourth film should Knoxville, Jeff Tremaine, and Spike Jones agree. In late 2019, Knoxville had a meeting with Tremaine and dropped out a 200-page document full of concepts for the fourth Jackass film. They agreed to film for 2 days with the entire cast just to see if it feels right to make a Jackass 4. Honestly, after just 5 minutes of filming, we were ready to commit to making a movie. Tremaine said in September 2020 interview with the AV Club, Steve-O had said he was surprised the film came to fruition. During a January 2021 podcast interview, Bam Margera indicated the Paramount Pictures. Probably didn't want to read it for that. There we go. Box office in the United States and Canada, Jackass Forever was released alongside Moonfall and was projected to gross around $15 million from 3,604 theatres in its opening weekend, with Box Office Pro predicting a $22 to $32 million three-day debut. The film earned 9.6 on its first day, including an estimated 1.65 million from Thursday night previews, increasing weekend predictions to 20 million. Around 300 theatres were closed on Thursday due to a winter storm impacting most of Midwestern United States. Jackass Forever went on to debut with an estimated of 23.5 million in its third film from Paramount to finish first at the box office in its opening weekend during the COVID-19 pandemic, following Quiet Place Part 2 and Scream. Social media monitor Relish Mix credited the film's box office performance to a large online fan base, positive word of mouth, and shout-outs to McGarrett Knoxville's physical journey and memories of Jackass over 22 years. Box office analytics from Intelligence also noted that the film's runtime of 96 minutes for increasing the number of showtimes in theatres. Deadline Hollywood mentioned the film's genre and franchise prevalence on TikTok as another contributing factor. I'm just going to get into my thoughts for Jackass Forever. Let's get into it. So Jackass Forever, did I have a fun time? Absolutely. I love these films. I did not. I got to know them when I was young. And I've been a big fan of them ever since. I love these films. They're just a bunch of fun. Seeing people getting tortured, that sounds like I'm a psychopath. But I loved it. It was a great movie. It was a great comeback to the franchise. Do I think there's going to be another one? Probably, because of how much they made during this film. So probably, I don't know about the OG cast, but I think the new cast will probably come back. I really had a blast with this film. There were over 30 stunts, if you call them stunts, or torture scenes, if you call them that. And yeah, some of them that you've seen, that is not all. There is some in the trailer that they did not reveal, 20 or more. There were heaps. And yeah, there were some scenes that I literally was trying to go, oh god. It was something, and I loved it. It was just a fun time, and I just had an absolute blast of this film. I think people, if they like Jackass, definitely check it out. But if you haven't watched Jackass, and you probably should watch Jackass before you see this, so you know what you're going and to watch. And then if you don't like the Jackass films, well, yeah, don't check it out. But yeah, Jackass Forever, I had an absolute blast with this film. I loved it. I cannot wait to rewatch this film. This was just a fun film that I loved and enjoyed the hell out of. It's in my top 10 favourite movies of the year. It was just a bunch of fun. But yeah, for my score for Jackass Forever, I'm going to be giving it a 4 out of 5 stars percentage. I'm going to be giving it an 86% grade. I'm going to be giving it a B+, and out of 10, I'm going to be giving it a 8.6 out of 10. It's quite hard for a Jackass film, in my opinion. It's probably actually my favourite Jackass film. This is probably one of the most entertaining films I've seen this year. And yeah, I just had an absolute blast with Jackass Forever. Am I surprised by how I enjoyed this? No, it was in my honourable mentions for my most anticipated films of 2022. So I kind of thought it was going to be good. But yeah, I had an absolute blast with this film. And yeah, I cannot wait to rewatch it. So more videos coming out later. We have my Moonfall, Movie Kings of News Week 26. I mean, I'm probably not going to do Movie Kings of News Peacemaker Episode 6, American Underdog, West Side Story, and Raising Dion Season 2. So further ado, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel, it'll be a big help. Thank you for watching, take care, peace.